Hello, hi Demetra. Um, what what I want to talk about real quick is the energy level, not level, but energy that I'm picking up on about someone is about to get overthrown or have a significant tower moment by people who thought um, that they can trust. I recently seen a movie called The Mule. Clint Eastwood is in it, and it was a scene in a movie, like in some other kind of movies that's similar to that, where the I guess the main boss, the big boss, have like 5 or 6 plus men like guarding them, like protection and stuff like that. So the big boss got a couple of men around them, protecting them. So, he's the boss and he can tell the guys what to do and they'll do it. And then, they protect them with whatever weapons that they have, protect the boss. And that happens in like a lot of movies where a lot of these older men have other men protecting them, whatever. And um have other men what in the Eleanor have other men protecting them. Um, what other movies that I was thinking about? In Too Deep with LL Cool J. He had his group of people, his group of men protecting him. He was a big boss. Four Brothers, when a guy named Sweets, he actually treated the people who was like protecting him like crazy, like very disrespectful. But a grown man having other grown men protect them. The president, and that's a good one. um Scarface, New Jack City. It's a lot of movies where people, where these grown ass men have other men protecting them, stuff like that or whatever. A lot of that stuff happens, in the movies and I guess in real life. So anyways, in this movie The Mule, the boss, one of his employees, I guess, a dude, decided to take the boss out. And like all the other people was in on it too. They was like, shoot, when we take out the big boss, I'm gonna be the boss now. Y'all just listen to what I have to say. So sure enough, the dude shot, the boss. One of the workers, employees, shot the boss in the back, and that was it. He was gone. So he took over, the dude who shot him took over. So now everybody else is like his employees or, protectors and, whatever, workers. So, and like I said, that's what happens in a lot of movies. And to me, the energy I'm picking up on is a lot of people is like even movies with the president, when it's like the president got all of these men, secret service and everything that he probably don't even know, they just on payroll and he don't even know protecting them. And it's just like, I got 15 dudes around me and I don't even know nothing about them. Like they can be plotting, to get me. And in most movies, it's always somebody that's in the inside. They're always trying to take out a big boss or somebody, that you least suspected. So that's really what I'm picking up on. So I'm like, with even with that, with the person who's taken out, um I guess the worker or the employee who taken out the big boss and who become the big boss, I'm like, as far as the other guys, how can that person even trust the other guys to be like, well, damn, I done took out this big boss and I became the boss, and now all these people got to listen to me. But what if these people decide to take me out? Like how, like why would you even want to be around people like that? Like I couldn't even trust, trust people like that. It's like, damn, you helped me take out this big boss, and now we, whatever, whatever. But I'm still your boss. You still an employee, but I'm still a boss. you just got a new boss. You still doing your same position, but I'm just, your boss now. And you keeping the person around, like, I don't know. I couldn't trust that. Like, now, so I don't know. It's like whoever's, this is a video for me, of course. So my circle is small. I don't even really have a circle. It's just me in the mirror, basically, kind of, sort of. But for anybody who do decide to watch this video, and maybe I'll probably come back to it, it's like the only really protection, well, this is for me, I guess, the only real protection that I know that I would need is somebody that's higher up than me, not somebody that's on my same level, quote unquote, that can overthrow me and take my position. I'm like, if I'm protected, which I know I am protected, I'm protected by higher beings, by higher people, by higher guides that won't have to stoop down to be like, oh, I want to be in Demetria's position. It's like, you higher up than me. You got more protection. You protecting me by protecting yourself. Like why would you want to stoop down for being a protector, of me, like lower yourself, what I'm trying to say. So I'm like, for people who got like, people who are, I'm just a human, just to keep this simple video, for other humans who got other humans protecting them, or you think they're protecting them, you need to watch out for them, because I feel as though some people plotting to take your position, but everybody gonna end up looking dumb, looking like fools, because if you do go through with it, the other people who had your back to help you go through with it, whatever through with it means, whatever kind of takeout, whatever kind of ending, whatever the situation may be. So whatever. Yes, the bunny ears. So it's like the people who agree and who help you take out that person or end that person or just whatever. How can you even trust them when it's just like, you help me do this? Are you going to do the same thing to me? Is y'all going to be plotting on me? So it's like, how can you even trust people like that? So I feel like it's going to be a whole lot of arguments between the same groups. So, and I just feel like people is plotting when to probably take, or a person is plotting to take their position, when it's like everybody is probably already eating, how people get greedy when they see like the big boss eating and then got like 4 cherries on top of his ice cream. And then everybody else got 1 cherry on top of the ice cream, but it's like y'all still got ice cream. Like, why y'all trying to get my cherries when you still got ice cream and a cherry? So that's how probably people is looking at it like, he got 4 cherries, I only got 1. He can at least give me another cherry. That greed. It's like, if you don't eat your damn ice cream and that cherry whipped cream. But so, yeah. So me, I'm like, shoot, I got divine protection. So I even was talking about this the other day when I be watching movies like that, like with Scarface and stuff like that. Like Scarface was, he was like protecting the guy who he took over. Who he took over, and running errands from him and doing all that stuff. And he's like, you know what, man, I can do the same thing, but I'm taking orders from this dude. And he took over, Scarface took over in his own, his own way. And it's like, you got people working for you that can take your position. Like, why would you even have people protecting you? Why would you even have so many people around you, especially if you don't know them like that? If you don't know them, and the person that you do know like that is bringing in 3 or 4 dudes that you don't even know, but the person you know is like, yeah, man, I can vouch for these 3 or 4 dudes. I can vouch for them. I know them. You don't need to know them, but I can vouch for them. I'll be like, how can you trust that? Like, dude, I just met you through him. Like, I don't even know you like that. So, like I said, this is the energy that I'm picking up, but it's like, I don't really think it's dealing with me, because my protection, my divine protection is coming up from high, from high places. So, and I know none of them want to come down with me and be in my position. Like, this is me. This is Demetra Diane Hemphill. This is me. No. So I got divine protection from higher ups, from the higher ups. Ain't nobody on this level, that can do what I do. Even if no, there ain't really nobody on my level really in this form, they can try, y'all can try to do what I do and, be imposters and trying to replace me, but you can't. There's only one Demetra Diane Hemphill, born August 3rd, 1982. Okay. So, yeah, that was a quick video that I just wanted to say because it was like that energy was just like, who y'all better just watch y'all people who y'all hang around. Watch the people who y'all hang around, especially if all y'all are human and like doing the same thing, but you just so happen to be a boss because whatever, you got a loud mouth. I don't know. Like anybody can do that. So yeah. All right. That's it for now. I'll probably come back on later. All right, bye.